Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm replacing this customer's Renault Clio rear brake shoes. So first thing you need to do is tap this dust cover off. Now this takes me quite a while. I didn't realise that my screwdriver was broken. If you watch now you can see the handle slipping down slightly. So yours shouldn't take this long. It was just me not realising that my screwdriver was broken. So yeah, just work your screwdriver in all the way around until it pops off. Right, now that with that off, we need to attack this center nut here. It's a 30mm. Just double check. It's a 30mm. I'm going to use an impact gun, but you can use like a breaker bar or whatnot. You're going to have to put the handbrake on though to stop the back wheels from or the back drums from spinning while you do it. With that off now, you have to remove the drum. There's movement in here. I can wiggle it free by the feels of it. A lot of the time you have to use a hammer to just break the rust seal on it. They tend to just pop off easily, like so. I like to carry out a little inspection here to make sure the brake cylinder's okay, make sure the adjusters are right, all the springs are intact, and there's no sort of issue here at all. There's a bit of a heat issues on the shoes here, so that's why we're going to change them out anyway. So here, close up now. So this is the shoe retaining screw here. So what it is it's a spring with a hat and a little clip on the back. So all you have to do is push the spring in and twist the hat off the clip. I like to use motor grips so you know you can feel it properly and it doesn't slip as much as it does with pliers. You just twist it out like so. Good tip for now, before you take these off, take a photo of what they look like so you know how to put it all back together properly. I take it off as a whole unit and rebuild it next to rebuild the new unit next to the old one so I can just take it off and put it in right back into the right place. It's whatever your preference is. This one's not coming off as easy as the last one. Pull them up free and bring them forward so you can detach the handbrake cable. Just off camera, I don't know if you can quite see, you have to pull back the spring and then lift the cable up over and out because it's got a little tail on the end. There we are. give it all a good spray down with some brake clean. There's some sort of lithium grease or something on here. I don't know if you just noticed the milky colour of the brake fluid then with the brake clean. See it there? I don't know what's been on here before, but I am going to put a bit of Caratek on here after I've cleaned it all out, but you don't really need to use much because you don't want to attract too much brake dust. Just make sure you clean all the brake dust out first. Wash off whatever grease is on there. I let that dry now and I'm going to go off and reassemble it and come back to refit it. Right, so I've reassembled it now, which you just have to put back in reverse order to how you took it off. Apply a slight bit of Caratek to the mating surfaces, I guess, the contact points just here. You can tell normally where the contact points are because they've got witness marks or signs of wear on them. Now it's just reset them back into place where you found them. I always use new springs when I change them shoes because there's no point not changing them. So you see now it's got nice new shiny springs on it and new shoes. It's a bit of a fiddly job this is, so I hope you've brought your patience with you when you're doing it. Now the handbrake cable's back on, just line everything back up. Just going to slide that pin back through the back, and you're going to get your Mo grips again, offer it up, twist it on, and it'll hold it and secure it there in place. My camera stopped recording for some reason, I only now just realised, but I'll show you now how to do this other side. You line the spring and the hat up, line it up with a clip, press it down until the clip comes to the middle, or the pin comes to the middle. Rather fiddly though. And just twist it into place. As you can see, it's easier said than done. Just make sure everything's lined up in proper places now. It's all sat on this square. The adjuster mechanism here is automatic adjuster. So when you pull on the handbrake or you pump the pedal, it pulls out, and then when it goes back in, it causes the screw to twist on the inside, which sets them out to the distance that you need. But obviously if they're worn down, they go out further and then it sets it out further. So I'm going to put the drum back on now, go yank on the handbrake a couple of times and pump the pedal, and the handbrake should be holding nice and firm. Make sure you do that up nice and tight so your wheel bearing doesn't fall off, and then tap the dust cover back on. Come off a lot quicker than it did coming. It went on a lot quicker than it did coming off. go adjust it by yanking on the handbrake a couple of times. Now it's all spinning fine, let's pull on the handbrake and it locks up brilliantly. There we are, put the wheel back on now, take it for a test drive, but everything's great. Cheers, thanks for watching guys, bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button also. Cheers, thank you, bye.